Hundreds of Twin Cities businesses are repairing the damage from vandalism and fires over the last week. More than 100 were damaged along the stretch of Lake Street between the Mississippi River and Uptown. WCCO's Christiane Cordero talked with one of those business owners this morning.
So we're standing inside of Denord Craft Spirits, and we're here with Chris Montana, who is the owner. And Chris, you're one of several business owners here along the Lake Street corridor who was just devastated. We're standing, of course, right next to something that just reflects that, what you saw Friday morning.
Yeah, when we came in, there were multiple fires burning inside of our warehouse. It looks like they stole some of our spirits, and what they couldn't steal, they decided to set on fire. And so we had, what's left is these pallets of burned out bottles, which is going to serve as a reminder, I think, for a long time. I think I'm going to hold on to them just to remind us of this time.
To remind us of this time, and also hopefully in the long run, the rebuilding efforts that followed it. Tell us a little bit about how people can help give back to the community in not just the brick and mortar stuff, but the overall conversation piece.
Yeah, so recovery is, I know people are still fighting their way through this right now and mentally trying to grapple with what happened, but I think we also need to keep an eye towards recovery and saving some of the businesses that have been affected. And so we are humbled by all the support that's been pushed towards us. It's amazing. We should be fine. I think our needs are met. And so we want to direct some of that energy off to other businesses to make sure that other businesses can survive. So we started GoFundMe. It's a Denord Riot Recovery Fund. We're raising money there to support the other black and brown owned businesses that were affected during the rioting, so that way the death of George Floyd, which was the first blow to them and to all of us, won't be compounded by a second blow of them losing their business.
When you think about Lake Street as a whole, as you just mentioned, right, there are so many people, different types of people who were affected by this. And one thing that you said earlier was that this is stuff at the end of the day. How can that conversation start within the community to start the real hard work into healing the conversations around it?
Well, I think we need to, this is obviously a tragedy. It's been a tragedy from George Floyd's death to now and all the destruction. It's also an opportunity. And if we were able to plant a flag here and say this is where things changed, then I think it would be enough. I think that the price would be, it would fit. And I'm happy to pay that price. So what I think the community needs to do now is say, look, this all happened, right? But what do we do now? How do we move forward? And what kind of a space can we create so that way we have the cultural community that we want with the different types of businesses where everyone is represented, black, white, brown, everybody, socioeconomic diversity. We have an opportunity here. There's a literal scar that goes through Minneapolis, that goes through St. Paul. We can choose to heal that scar with business as usual, or we can choose to develop that in a way that does plant that flag and shows that, hey, this is where things changed. That's the story I want to be able to tell my kids when they grow up, and when they ask me why is this area so great, I'll say it's because of what happened in 2020.
That certainly feels like something we can control right now. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. Back to you guys.